Okay, I have Sara McMann here. She is 3-0 amateur record. She is also an Olympic silver medalist in wrestling. Sara, I heard that you had a fight about a month ago at Poopy's Pub and Grub, a very famous biker bar. I heard you had a very tough opponent. Can you tell me a little bit about your opponent and what you went through?
Her name was Danielle Carr. I think that she based out of Chicago and primarily a striking background, which is the biggest aspect that I have to focus on. And basically I went out there and tried to move a lot on my feet and execute some strikes, work my kicks, and take it to the ground in order to finish it. And I ended up submitting her about a minute and a half into the first round, north-south choke.
Yeah, I heard that choke was pretty tight, and you did it fairly quickly. I saw that she tried to stand with you a little bit, but then you just took her down pretty quickly. Did she pose any kind of threat to you actually in the cage? Did she hurt you at all in the cage or anything like that?
No, she didn't land any strikes. It seemed like she was pretty nervous going into it. I know that she struggled with making weight, and that might have played a fact into her performance. But she kind of, right when she was coming in to rush me to attack, I dropped down into a single leg, so there wasn't really much opportunity for her to land any strikes.
Excellent, excellent. Now we've heard that you actually had a fight in Columbia, South Carolina. I believe it was it Rumble at Thunder Tower, Harley-Davidson?
Yep.
Now, I heard that the opponent either got sick or had to pull out, which kind of left you without a fight. Can you tell me anything about that?
I know that it was supposed to be an amateur fight, and that 2 weeks before the fight, the opponent called the matchmaker and said that she had the stomach flu, and so they tried for the last 2 weeks to find me an opponent, but it's really difficult on short notice to find somebody that's amateur, my weight, and a good skill level to make it a good fight. So they just ended up running out of time and not being able to find somebody.
I understand. Now, because of this situation, do you have any advanced knowledge of what you may be doing in the future anytime soon, as far as maybe a fight? I know it's kind of soon. The fans would definitely like to know.
I'm not sure exactly when my next fight is. I'm going to talk to my manager. Because I missed this fight opportunity, I'm kind of going to ask him if he knows of any shows that are going to be early November, just so I can get one quickly, because I trained for this fight, and I really want to fight very soon. So we're kind of looking for that, but hopefully I go pro soon. That was the game plan for this one, but I think that I won't have as much problem with people backing out whenever it's a professional fight.
Now, I know that Strikeforce has a women's division that's very strong right now. Do you think that you might be getting a call to them anytime soon? And if so, I believe you would be going up against Cyborg's division. And who would that be then?
I would be in right now it's Marloes Kunin.
Oh, okay, yes.
135.
Okay.
Cyborg is at 145.
Got you. And just curious for the fans, how do you think you would stand up to Cohen right now?
Right now, I would have more trouble on my feet. She's a really well-rounded fighter. I think I'd still be able to execute takedowns, but once I took her down, I'd have to work very hard to pass her guard. She's very technical on the ground, so I'd still work for takedowns, but I'd have to be really smart and very sound in my movements on top to try to finish the fight.
That sounds good. Now, I know that you've been actually training at American Martial Arts, All-American Martial Arts at the Team Revolution MMA gym. Now, I believe Jimmy Fowler is your head coach there. Can you tell me a little bit about the team and what they mean to you and what they've done for you since you've been training with them?
They've helped my technical aspects in my jiu-jitsu tremendously. They've helped my aspects in my stand-up. I mean, basically the fighter that I am is because they're helping me transition very well and really build on my strengths and closing the gaps on my weaknesses. The biggest thing that I can say about this team, with any other team that I've trained with, is that they're tough. They go hard every single day, and that it's not just helping me learn the moves, it's teaching me how to be a fighter. So I can't thank them enough.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Well, you know, us at Conflict, we're very, very proud of you, and we'll be with you every step of the way. And last question I'd like to ask you, I know you said a little bit about Revolution, but also I'm going to, you know, do you have anything to say about anybody that you'd like to thank or anything at all?
I'd like to thank, first, my family, Trent Goodale and my little baby girl, Bella. I'd like to thank Conflict Fighting, Specialized Welding and Fabrications. I'd like to thank Team Revolution, Limestone College, and Linux Martial Arts in Greenville. They've been a tremendous support and helped me get where I want to go.
And do they have a website that you might can shout out for them?
Revolution's on Facebook, and I believe that if you Google Revolution MMA in Boiling Springs, it'll come up. Same thing with Linux Martial Arts. It's based out of Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay, great. Well, Sara, thank you for your time. And again, we at Conflict are very proud of you, and we look forward to seeing your future fights.
Thanks.
No problem.